Hey everybody, hi. Welcome to Holiday Storytime tonight. It's good to be here. Yes, Sunday evening. I was trying to decide what story to do. I kept, I went back initially just a sec. I feel like I look really pale. Oh well. I initially saw a book called Let's Do Better, but I'm going to say that one till maybe after Christmas, maybe New Year's. Um, since it's written by Leaf Monroe and it's set back in 1945. Hey, Gloria, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. So I thought about doing that book, Let's Do Better. It's from 1945 by Leaf Monroe, but I think I'm going to save it till like around New Year's. Do that because it's really, I was kind of stunned at how relevant it is to today's time for things. But I tonight I and you'll like this, Gloria. I figured out a little different setting for my camera that has the iPhone, my old iPhone stuck to it that does my books. So I found my gimbal. My gimbal was in. Let's see, is my mic not loud enough? Hi, Angie. Angie, I don't. That other person that was here, I don't think that they were really a guest. I think it was one of those people trying to add things into live. So I kind of blocked that. And when they have some kind of a strange link on it, Anyway, good to see you, Angie. Weren't some of the pours fun today? So I did in my Ecam Vlogmas. I did a ornament pour, which was kind of fun today. But then I also, if you saw, I posted a short today of Lachlan doing his little his ornament pour. It was very cute, very cute. Anyway, I figured out a new setup for the book, and I realized I can pan with this one, and so that I can expand down to some of the pictures and see a little bit, because last night I read Christmas Trolls by JanBrett, but she has another book. It's a winter book called Trouble with Trolls, and it's kind of a precursor to Christmas Trolls, but it has a different part of her illustration. So I thought I'd do that tonight. And I also wanted to show you, because Jan's work is so amazingly, it's such great art. Let me just go to the book scene and show you. Okay, so this is Trouble with Trolls, and this is the cover, and you see the border work all the way around. It looks like cross stitching and the little trolls and the whole things, and the details that you're going to see in some of the pictures. And as with last night's story, she tells a whole separate story in the margins oftentimes. But her work is so beautifully detailed. But one of the coolest things about Jan is what she provides out there for anybody to share with kids, grandkids, whatever, and her work. And I wanted to really show that because, let's see if it's here. Is this the, no, not that page. Maybe it's this one. Here, let's see. I was going to, it's, I have to unlock this. Oh, okay, it's this one. I have to unlock it. Go to here. Let's see if I can go to this. Fiddle. This is not what I wanted to do. I want to do, give me half a second, ladies. A new scene. And, huh. Well, fiddle. I was trying to screen share, and now I'm not doing so well. I had it there. Try that. Ah, there it is. Get me out of the way. Yay. I hope you can see that now. Whew, I got myself out of the way. All right. There we go. So she has a website, and I'm making sure I'm showing the right thing. Google Chrome. Yes. Okay. So her website is JanBrett.com. And if you go to it, she has her books listed in one spot where you can see all of them. I mean, and she's got tons. The 12 Days of Christmas, Owl and the Pussycat. Like I was telling Gloria last night, I have a copy that Bob got for our 30th wedding anniversary for that hat sent back to her, and she wrote a whole page in the front of it. The animals, Santa, Easter egg, all different kind of holiday ones. Okay, so not only that, then she has activities, and you can go by each book and find activities to do with all the different books. There's a rainforest coloring mural, reader's theater for the hat. Oh, I have the reader's theater for the hat someplace. It's full scripts and like puppet masks and all this stuff that you can, and the recipe for gingerbread baby, all kinds of things, and the icing. It's just hedgehog cookies, all kinds of stuff that she adds. Her website is just phenomenal. Coloring pages, free coloring pages, just by the story. I used to use these in the classroom all the time. And I think is that murals? Yeah, murals that you can get on different email, like So Gingerbread Friends. So you could do them like as a mural. It's just so much things that she just freely gives. There's the Nutcracker, which is one of her newer pieces, the Nutcracker Christmas tree coloring page. She has bookmarks, Valentines, printable cards, blogs and books, games. Contact her. I mean, seriously, there's games. It's beyond stunning what she has put together over the years. And I mean, I used to use in my classroom all the time, and in the library, because it's just there, and she just freely puts it out there. It's just amazing. So it's fun to see there are things that you can, people wonder activities that, especially during the holidays, they're like, what do we do with the kids? They're home. I mean, this is kind of the stuff you can go to a used bookstore or a bookstore or a library, get some of her stuff, and have all these things around, and it's just pretty cool to do. Yeah, she makes me happy. She makes me very happy. She's very, very, very generous type of author, and plus the fact that she researches all of these places, and she goes and stays there. In Burly Oz the Bear, the book, the bass player is based on her husband. He is, I believe, a bass player with the Boston Symphony. I think it's Boston Symphony, and they were to go play in Russia at one time, and she went with him. And this is how the whole story came. So all the costumes in Burly Oz the Bear are very traditional and culturally correct. It's really cool. Anyway, that's my little spiel. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I figured out where I was going on there. She's got greeting cards that she's illustrated that you can print them out. It's amazing. And I mentioned this to Gloria last night. I've met Jan and had dinner with her and talked to her, and um, her work generally, she says it takes her about an hour to do a square inch of the illustration on a page. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, that's just amazing. Okay, so time for the book, Trouble with Trolls. We're going to see how we can do on getting this so that you guys can see everything. Trying out a new setup here. I'm going to take the cover. Oh, yeah. So that's the dust sheet, which is always cool. But look at the inside. I mean, look at that. Sings to my Scandinavian heritage, that's for sure. Look at all that. I have been really lucky, Angie. There was a woman, I can't remember her. I remember her first name being Peggy, and she did a children's literature or a workshop for librarians and teachers and whatnot. And she would bring different authors in. And if you signed up for the full year, it was once a month that she brought people in, and you would go and spend the evening with them. And I mean, seriously, I met Colin McNaughton had 300 of us dressed up as pirates, telling us we were pathetic because we were not very good pirate sounds. I got to listen to Martin Waddell. You know the book Owl Babies? And Martin Waddell wrote it, and he is, if you know the book Owl Babies, you see these fluffy little baby white owls, and Martin kind of looks like one of them. He had fuzzy white hair and a fuzzy white beard, and he was a little Irish man, and oh my god, it was just, I can still remember, it was awesome. Anyway, we have tonight The Trouble with Trolls. Let's see how we do on here. So you guys can see as much as possible, and then when I can, I will make sure that I am, oh good, see, I can zoom. Yay. Why is that there? Oh well. Oh, probably that's on my camera. I don't know why that part's showing up. Well, I'm not going to mess with it. You guys won't mind. The Trouble with Trolls by JanBrett. My name is Treva, and I have had trouble with trolls. It all happened one day in early spring when I decided to visit my cousin, who lived on the other side of Mount Baldy. Let's do something here. There. And I'm going to try to get rid of that because you guys are seeing that, and that's just not fun. Why is that there? There. Got it. Yay. Scoot that back. I did it. See? I did it. You guys are so patient. That's why I do this in front of you guys. It happened one day in early spring when I decided to visit my cousin who lives on the other side of Mount Baldy. It takes all morning to climb up the mountain. But when I fly down the other side on my skis, my dog Tuffy and I walked the path until we reached the place where the last of the old trees stood. And that's where the trouble with trolls began. Now, this is where I have to show you something spectacular before we go any further. Come. There we go. And let's zoom it in so you can see. And see down here at the bottom, all along this book, there's an entire another little story being told. The trolls are down here. She hasn't run into him yet, but they have a whole little village, little house down there. It's just so much fun when you read her books and have them up close. As we walked through the trees, something scuttled by. Tuppy ran after it. I heard a yelp, and there was Tuppy caught tight in the arms of a troll. I was certain that's what he was, with his long furry tail and big ears and one gold earring. Troll squealed and growled, "I want dog!" Sorry. He waggled his ears back and forth at me. Then I had an idea. Maybe I could trick this greedy troll. "Go ahead, take the dog. I've got my beautiful mittens." And I reached up and warmed my ears as if I couldn't do without my mittens. The troll's eyes darted back and forth from Tuppy to my mittens, but it was too much. He had to have them. He dropped Tuppy, grabbed my mittens, and ran off. I was so pleased about tricking the troll that I didn't notice that Tuppy was missing again, until I came face to face with the second troll. This one was rocking with glee, his long nose buried in Tuppy's warm fur. "I got dog," he boasted. I shrugged. "Oh, you can have the dog," I said. "Just don't take my favorite pom-pom hat." I fluffed at it and dusted my nose with it. The troll's eyes lit up. He snatched the hat and scurried away as fast as he could go. Oh, look at him. Put it on his nose. What a morning. I had lived on Mount Baldy all my life, and I had never heard of anyone seeing a troll. It was time to take steps. "Tuppy," I ordered, "from now on you follow me." What I didn't know was that a third troll was sneaking up behind us. I heard a noise. Whop! This troll had grabbed Tuppy by the tail and was pointing to a big iron pot. "Pull, pull," she cried. I slipped off my sweater when she wasn't looking. "Phew," I said. "That leaves my special puller." I put a rock down on the neck of my sweater and pulled it by the arms to show how it worked. Trolls are dim, but this one was smart enough to see that my sweater was just the thing to drag her pot. She scampered away with it, and Tuppy and I listened to the bong, bong, bong of the pot bouncing down the mountains. Now we could see the top of Mount Baldy. What a relief! What we didn't know was that we were walking toward double trouble. As Tuppy and I squeezed between two boulders, twin trolls jumped out. "Ha ha ha!" they bellowed together and pounced on Tuppy. Oh, there's the hedgehog. Oh, gotta show the hedgehog. He shows up in so many of her books. She contributes to a hedgehog rescue in England. They have little one. Where's my finger? Come on, there he is. Yes. This time I was ready, and I saw their pointy little heads, and I knew just what to do. Off came my boots. I dangled them in the air. Imagine wanting a dog and ignoring these. Instantly, the twin trolls dropped Tuppy and leaped for my boots. As they disappeared into the distance, I looked down at Tuppy. The top of the mountain was close. I was not... There we go. "I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to carry you the rest of the way." Each step was harder. I held Tuppy tightly and kept going. When we reached the top, all 5 trolls were waiting. "We want dog," they bellowed, and they ran toward us. In the scuffle, they got Tuppy away from me. I closed my eyes to keep back the tears. Then I knew what I had to do. I reached around and unbuckled my skis. I held them so the sun would sparkle on their shiny paint. I shook them so the trolls could hear the tiny bells. I waved them through the air, making a swoosh, swoosh sound. Finally, I whispered as if it was a big secret, "I can fly with these." "Fly?" the trolls roared. "How fly?" I picked up my ski poles. I blew on my hands to warm them. "I'll need my mittens to show you." The troll with the big ears threw my mittens over. "I can't fly unless I can see," I said reluctantly. "I'll need my hat to keep the wind from blowing my hair in my eyes." The troll with the long nose tossed my pom-pom hat. "Look," I said, shivering in the wind. "Flying is easy, but I can't do it without my sweater, and that's final." The other troll stared at the troll with my sweater. She hesitated, but she gave it to me. I put it on and positioned my skis on the snow, but even the trolls could see that my feet wouldn't fit the bindings. "I really need those boots," I said reassuringly to the twins. Now I had everything back. My mittens, my hat, my sweater, my boots. I stood on top of Mount Baldy, ready to go. I held a piece of yarn high in the air to test the wind for flying. It was too much for those greedy trolls. "Fly, fly, fly," they clamored. "I need you to push me." "Can't push," they cried. "Hold dog." "Okay," I said, sighing. "I'll hold the dog." And the trolls gave me one giant push. "Fly, fly, fly," they shouted at me. And as we flew down the mountain, I could hear the trolls' cries wails change to wails of "Dog, dog, dog." And as I looked back, all I could see was a pile of trolls shoving and pushing each other furiously around in the snow, arms flying and heads bumping. Tuffy and I made it safely down the mountain, and the trolls have never been seen again. But if you travel over the top of Mount Baldy in the early spring, you can see the white cotton grass waving wildly in the wind. It's all that's left from the day I had the trouble with trolls. The little picture makes them look like almost like trolls right there. And as I said in all these, the hedgehog is sleeping. Oh gosh, that's not where you can see it. There you go. Down here in the story, the hedgehog is sleeping there. There's a picture of a dog. All these little things that go on. They have another picture of a dog. They had a little it's kind of like a Viking boat type thing that had a head of a dog. It's just the details. You could spend hours. This little hedgehog's got a dog collar on. It's one of those books, that the story is kind of fun, but the illustrations are just to die for. They're just, yeah, it's so cute. I love it. And then the needlepoint on it. And it's always so much fun to see her books. Anyway, I hope everybody's had a good day. I watched some paint pouring today, and I did one of my own on an ornament, like I said. Got Layla and Lachlan's together, and then I had videoed the two of them doing some, so I cut it down to Lachlan. His doing his is pretty funny, but that was fun. That was fun. Got some of my physical therapy in, but yeah, and made it through this story. I hope you enjoyed it. Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you, Angie. You're welcome. You're welcome. It is the week. Gosh, I cannot believe that Christmas is coming up this week. Christmas Eve is Friday night. Oh my. So I'm going to try to be here as often as possible. I think Wednesday, the 22nd, is that it? Yes, the 22nd. Going to my sister's for dinner. She's making fish stew. So 3 of the 4 of us get together. So that I may not make it on. I may come on early before. I'll try to post something. I haven't quite got all that down. Sometimes I wake up and go, oh my gosh. But physical therapy twice this week. Christmas, grandkids, seeing your sisters. Oh my gosh. Yes, it'll be fun. I know. I know. It's really hard to believe. Really hard to believe. I've got a lot of wrapping to do. Ugh. I should have had Layla help me. She's gotten really good at it. Oh well. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have a pleasant evening and have an enjoyable. It's today. The sun came out today, and you could see the snow on the Olympic Mountains, and it was really beautiful. There were sailboats out, and it was it was gorgeous compared to yesterday when we had a power outage, and it was just crazy. You couldn't even see past the deck hardly. It was windy and stormy, and then in the evening it all stopped. And I did a quick little short last night of how the sky kind of opened up in a beautiful sunset. And then today, it's gorgeous sun, and I stayed upstairs so I could watch the water most of the day. Didn't do a whole lot. I just sat and did my exercises every hour. Yes. So, Gloria and Angie, both bless you. Thank you. You know, you guys know where the beauty is. It's right inside you. You glow with it every day. And I am so blessed to have come to know you guys a little bit and to truly be able to call you friends. I feel so lucky. And thank you. And I will see you again. Oh, paint a little. Yay. Oh, next vein procedure tomorrow at 9:45. Good luck with that. Yes, you're welcome, Gloria. Thank you. Thank you both so much. So much. And you guys, have a great evening. You know, if somebody asks you, they can't think of something to get for somebody, that a kid that they know, or even an adult, a book like this that they can look at. I mean, especially somebody of Jan's, with, if you match the ones to their heritage, oh my gosh, it's pretty amazing. So until next time, you guys, I'll see you. Stay well, stay healthy, and Angie, I'm thinking about you tomorrow morning. All right, take care.